So we're given two different proteins here. We have our normal wild type and our mutant. We're told that either an insertion or deletion caused this mutation, and we need to figure out what that was and the mRNA sequences that went with these proteins. So our first step is going to be to figure out all of the possible codons for each of the specific amino acids using our codon table. So I've already done that. We've got this here. So once we have everything just written out, we can start to compare. We've got methionine, that's the same, nice and easy, tryptophan, nice and easy. We can see here though for our third amino acid, we've got a phenylalanine and an isoleucine. So let's start to figure out what the differences are. Well, an isoleucine is going to start with an A, absolutely, and phenylalanine doesn't even have A as an option anywhere in it. This is where we can assume that this A here is our mutation as an insertion. So we've inserted an A here. That's going to lead a frame shift, everything one base to the right. So now that we've got that, we're going to look at the rest of these. So for phenylalanine, it's 2 U's for both options. So we're going to stick with, you've got a U for everything, but this is the only time when you have 2 U's. So we've got 2 U's, those 2 are accounted for. We're going to look at the histidine next. So histidine has to start with a C no matter what. So we've got this C here. We're going to look back up at the phenylalanine. This is a U, that's not going to work, but we have a C, so we're all good. Next, we can look at either threonine or the histidine again. We can look at the histidine, or we'll look at the threonine. So you've got threonine starts with AC regardless of whatever the third base is, so that kind of only leaves one option of this being our AC down here. Then we're going to keep going, we'll go over here. So we know that this is a stop because it just cuts off, so there are still different codons that can code for the stop. All of these start with a U, so we've got our U here. That means this U has to be the correct third base for our threonine. To figure out which specific stop codon it is, we'll look to the next lysine. Lysine starts for both options with 2 A's, so that gets rid of this option altogether. This is a G, so we're going to end with our A's here. Because it stops, we don't know what this last base would be for lysine, or anything about what specifically this glycine would look like. So to condense all of this, we have our wild type and a mutant still. So we've got AUG, that's the same. UGG, that's the same. We have our insertion here, and then we're going to go UUC, ACU, AA, and we don't know the rest.